Go. Oh, wait.
You know the other. Wait, I don't know, but
okay, good.
That's okay. But did you know the other day that we was
Okay, so we're gonna
all
do it
together?
while having a conversation.
It's recording, you dinkus.
Oh, we recording. Hey, what's up? This is the Great Book Show. I am your man, KC Mack.
I am Gasper Randazzo.
And I am Bree, Honest Teacher Vibes.
And this is the podcast for not just any teachers, but the teachers that demand great gifts during Teacher Appreciation Week.
Hey.
That's what this podcast is for.
Hey.
How y'all doing, man? What's going on with y'all?
I'm doing good.
Wait. I'm sorry.
How are you going to ask us how we doing, then gonna talk about
I'm sorry. Let me do this first. Let's rewind that. And this is the podcast for teachers, not only just any teachers, but the teachers that demand great gifts during Teacher Appreciation Week.
Where did you get that bell from?
From home.
It was
I forgot the bell. I had to put the bell in.
I don't like how scrunched my eyes look when we do a Zoom. I look awake when we do the... Gasper looks like he's underwater.
I am underwater. Why do I look like I'm underwater?
You look like you sound like you need a glass of water.
I always need a glass of water.
I died when that kid told me that.
How y'all doing?
You know that I said the word water in one of my videos, and I got so many people messaging me saying, "Oh, the way you say water, how do you spell the way you say it? Wooder." I'm like, yeah, water.
Water? That's water.
Water, Wadder. I don't know.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's water.
That's how I said
I'm
it.
doing good. My allergies.
I think it's WHOAD.
I was telling how I'm doing. You guys
I'm
bully
sorry.
me. You guys bully me.
Go ahead, sweetie. What happened? How you
You
doing?
guys, don't call me sweetie.
I'm sorry.
Don't be
I don't mean that sugar.
Casey.
Yeah,
Tell me what
Don't
it is,
freaking
sugar.
call me sugar.
Okay, pudding foot.
Don't call me.
Pudding foot good. I like that one.
He's like, I like pudding foot. Pudding foot good. Yeah.
Pudding foot kind of sound, but I feel weard if you call me pudding foot in public. Like
Right. And then we're like,
we just walking through the airport. Hey, pudding foot, what you want from Starbucks?
Because I'm a big prankster. I will be if we ever go to the store, I will go to the service center and I'll be like, I can't find my daughter Pudding Foot. Can you please call over the
Casey, I'm not about to play with you.
Pudding Foot to the service center, please. Pudding Foot.
If they would really call that over the
They have no choice. That's your name.
Their name is Pudding Foot.
I'm doing good though. We only have like 2 weeks of school left, and I'm like, bro, I don't care what y'all do, just don't talk to me.
When do you get out?
May 25th?
May?
You know, the 28th. Isn't it still like 4 weeks?
No, don't add no more to. What you mean? Is it Casey? Can you count?
What day is today?
What is
Today.
that?
What day is it? Don't know about gas.
It's the 26th, right? I mean, it's the 6th, right?
You have 3 more weeks, Bree. 3.
No,
3 weeks.
I do not. We only count.
This is the 4th.
Listen.
And then next week.
Listen, Linda. We only count the days of the week, not the weekend, people. So I got 13 days of school left.
All right, I'm with that.
Okay.
I like that, actually.
Because if we count those other days, we might not make it without having to do a perp walk.
I like
and
what
go
you
to
did
jail.
there. I like what you did there. I stand corrected. Gasper stands corrected.
No, I don't. No, I do. I get what you're saying. I have, I think, in your rationale, I think I have like 33 more days left, which is not
terrible.
Bad. You go to like June 20th.
How many do you have, Casey?
You see, I'm taking off my sick days and my personal days. I'm getting all that.
Are you gonna be that guy?
I'm getting all that about you.
Don't be that guy. Who's gonna watch your kids?
Who? You said what?
Who's gonna watch your students?
Well, if I'm not there, technically they're not my students, so it wouldn't be my problem. I don't know.
Like you're.
Sounds like it's gonna be getting ready.
That's the secretary's job to organize that little fiasco. I don't know.
Casey Mack.
I don't want to think about that.
I would be so, if I worked with you, I would be so mad if you just didn't come to school for the last 2 weeks. I would literally cuss you out in my mind every single day.
Wait a minute. I have it's a teacher. This is her last leg, and she has like 3 weeks built up and she's about to retire. So she has 3 weeks of personal days, sick that she's taking all of them. And can't
But
nobody
But
know
she's
you.
about to retire, Casey.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're
I
not
love it.
retiring.
I love her. Every time I just randomly go look in her classroom knowing she's not there just to feel happy. I just look like, I
Do
love
you
her.
know? Wait, so I don't know how it works with you guys, but in New York, right? So my father-in-law is a teacher. He had 250 days in his bank, right? Because they roll over year after year. You get 10 a year, they roll over. He never took a day in 25 years. He had 250 days, but they cap you at 200 and then they pay you for half. So he retired with 250 days in the bank and got paid for 100 of them. So I was like, don't do that. I was like, take off every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday the whole year. And he's like, well, I already got my whole career not doing that. I
Why
can't.
what am I trying to say? Why they stiff him like that?
That's no, it's just the way it
That's
is.
standard. Yeah, that's standard.
Why
They're not
can't
stupid.
he work for his days? Why he
I
can't get
agree with
days?
you. That's why I take days when I wake up. Sometimes I just say today's not the day. for
Casey,
me
I
to
changed
go
my
to-
mind. Take them days, big dog.
I'm trying to tell you. And
I changed my mind.
and,
Take them days now.
and if I could grade myself on taking these days, I'm giving myself 100. I'm just gonna put
I'm
that
gonna
out
give
there.
you about a 75 because you're not thinking of your fellow man who gonna have to watch your kids.
I don't have a big class.
It don't matter. You got kids. I don't want no extra kids in my class because
How
I
many
don't want the kids I got in there.
That's
So
true.
if they come to the door and say, "Can you watch Casey Mack's class?" I'm gonna say, "Where the hell is Casey Mack? Why he can't watch
That's
his
true.
kid?" You
How
That's
many
understand?
true.
days are we talking
Wait,
before?
what you giving me, Gasper? What do I get for that?
Well, how many days are we talking before I give you a grade? Because you know I'm
You
gonna
know,
have
for
to.
like 2 weeks.
No, I don't have 2 weeks left. I probably have about this semester about 5 more days.
So I'm gonna give you a 40, and the reason being that's 5 days that these kids could have gotten instruction from you, and you
Hmm.
chose to
Now,
not.
I know he's telling a whole lie right now.
You know what? You know what, guys? This is what I'm talking about. This is what it's all about. This peer-to-peer kind of motivation that makes us great as educators. And because of what you two just said, not only am I going to still take my 5 days, okay? I'm not going to feel bad about it when I do it. So I thank you guys.
Listen,
And I love you. And that's what this is all about. Thank
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm still gonna be mad. I'm one of those teachers. I'm a team player, but when you take off work during state testing and you take off toward the end of the school year, and I lose my planning periods because you take off all the time, it really pisses me off.
But wait, I will say this though. I'm that guy that always covers classes though, because I
Yeah.
know. So I do that.
These
Every
people
time
I'm talking about don't cover nobody class, baby.
No, I
They
do that.
cover
I
the
definitely
people,
do
they
that.
don't come to work.
when you guys
unless I have an
cover-
IEP meeting, then I can't. But other than that, I'm like, sure, send them down. I got them.
Now,
when you
obviously, there's
cover-
times
you
when
get
teachers
paid?
need to miss. There's times when teachers need to miss, obviously. But
Mhm.
some of these folks, literally, I'm like, bruh, you sick once a week, you need to go to get that checked out.
Right?
So
No,
damn well you don't need to miss work once a
there,
week.
there are
Gotta watch your kids.
definitely important times when a teacher must take time off. And for me,
Yes.
I just don't do it for any reason. I have real issues.
Right.
I had to catch up with WandaVision. I was 4 episodes behind. I needed to. It was imperative that I got caught up on that, or I'm no good as a teacher. So there's that.
Listen, also, there's always those teachers that they just see, you guys have state testing. I don't even know what state testing is that you all go crazy about state testing.
Casey, you got me up.
Look, you can't stop Gasper on his road. Keep going, brother. Don't listen to her. Go, brother. What you saying, brother?
No, well, but I had a question before. First, do you get paid for coverages?
No.
Yeah. Oh, they doubled it. It's $30 an hour now.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait a
And hold on.
second.
And we're on block schedule now, so that's $60 for one class you're getting.
Well, we get paid $47 for a coverage. So
Okay.
I think any coverage, if a teacher's doing oh, my nose run, I'm like, just go home, I got it. And if I go cover, $47. After taxes, it comes up to $38, but So what? I'm in high school, so I could just stand in the door and be like, "Hey, I'm a sub. I'm a sub," and they just walk right by, and that's it. Or they come in, they sign their name, then they ask for the bathroom, and they go home. That's okay. I'm still $48, 47, whatever it is, $49.
It's beautiful.
It's hard to pass up coverage money.
You mean to tell me that y'all get paid to cover classes?
But wait,
You mean
but
you
Bree,
don't?
I'm not talking
We
about
don't
like,
freaking get paid to cover classes.
but Bree, are you
We just
talking
have to cut.
But are you talking about like, teachers, like I gotta go to the bathroom? Can you cover my class? Or if the teacher's not there and you do a
No,
full
fool. If the teacher's not there, I mean, they send us a message and say, "Hey, you're covering such class. I had to cover class yesterday and today for free."
No. If you did it for free in New York, you'd be losing your mind. They'd have a grievance.
I mean, I would be fighting people to cover classes if we got paid for it. No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't. That
that's
was a
why
lie as
people
soon
love
as it
covering
came out of my
classes.
mouth. We don't get paid.
What about you guys in the comment? Leave us a comment below. Let us know.
Please tell us, baby, because I don't know.
What is your school policies on covering classes? Do you get paid? Do you not get paid? And grade your school. Give us a grade on what your school is doing. Let us
My
know
school's getting a flipping 0 because I can't.
I'm grading your school a 0 for that.
I can't believe people. My district. I didn't even know until I started talking to friends in other states that y'all get paid to cover classes.
But Bree, just to put into perspective, keep in mind, I went to the mall yesterday and my daughter wanted a pretzel. Well, she didn't want it. I wanted it. She's one. And I bought a pretzel for both of us. And the pretzel was $8.75. So in New York, we deserve this extra coverage money.
What's Casey's excuse though? Because his pretzel ain't costing no $8.
We get $30 an hour for art.
That's not fair. I'm
beautiful. So,
I'm big mad.
I'm
big mad. I'm big mad.
I actually know some teachers that volunteer to cover more classes just so they can afford to buy themselves a teacher appreciation gift.
No,
so there's
sad.
that.
That makes me sad.
Did you guys get nice things for teacher appreciation?
We got some good stuff. We got good food. Casey, why are you smiling like that?
No, I'm trying to think. We had like they did like an event in the gym, and they had karaoke, and we played games. I won a bag doing something with you put a golf ball on the spoon and try to run down to the chair and do.
With the pitter patter.
Oh, we kicked ass on that. We kicked that,
Killed
and I
it.
rubbed it in everybody's face. I was like,
Obviously.
"Take that, ladies! I don't care.
Obviously.
I don't care if you old. Take it." Yeah, so we did
Not
that.
on the old people, Casey.
Yeah, I needed that bad. I needed any gift that they was willing to give us for teacher appreciation. I was gonna take that. And
My school
it's
showed out.
perfect.
My school showed out.
What y'all do?
We've had food literally every single day. We've
That's
gotten
good.
like gifts and stuff, but we've had good food like every single day.
Well, they save so much money on the coverages.
I know. Don't do my school like that. But some of the teachers that have been messaging me, y'all, they've gotten terrible stuff for Teacher Appreciation Week. One lady messaged me and said that her school completely took it off the calendar, like just took it off and didn't say anything about it.
I didn't get anything or hear anything. Not
That's
one.
terrible.
But also, to be fair, I'm in my own house and nobody appreciates me here either. So I'm used to it.
Master.
But I'm virtual, so we didn't get anything. We got it. I thought they were going to send us a DoorDash or something, but there's 350.
In your house?
Yeah, I don't know.
You better get the crib, fam. Maybe they can send you one of those. What's one of those Groupon things?
Oh, a Groupon, that'd be fun.
It was sad some of the stuff that people were saying they got, y'all. Like one lady sent me a picture, and they put like expired cookies and like stale crackers and stuff. That's terrible.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
That's terrible.
One girl told me that her student for teacher appreciation got her and her co-teacher bras. You know, Dad was in on that gift.
You already know there's some pervy people out there.
I was like, I think this.
Ask your teacher why bra size is.
Yeah. Like they gave it to us. She's like, it was so bizarre. But at least they got a gift. My students didn't even turn the cameras on for
I think one of the weirdest things I've seen is one of my teachers, one of the students brought them an old Valentine's Day card that was for the mother, but they scratched out their mom's name and put like Mrs. Anderson on there. And it was
Oh
like,
my
you are the
gosh.
best wife in the world, but he scratched that off. You're the best, put teacher on the top. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
oh,
I like that. I like that.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
that's
Somebody
very
said
terrible.
that's terrible. Somebody said that this teacher said she got a gift and the parent called the school and asked for the gift back because it turns out it was the mom's birthday and teacher appreciation. So they bought a teacher appreciation gift for the teacher, but that kid's mom, they had bought a gift for her. Well, the kid, instead of taking his teacher appreciation gift, took his mom's birthday present that was like something really expensive.
Like that.
The teacher was like, I opened it and I was like, oh, dang. Awkward conversation. Awkward conversation.
I used to work in a school that was well off, majority of the students, and
Mhm.
kids used to bring like teachers like Coach wallets, Gucci
Dang.
purse, things like that. One
Casey,
time,
we never did no school like that, me though.
one time I got an apple that had my name carved into it, but like you could tell it was done with like an engraving professional machine. I didn't even want to touch the apple because it was so pretty. It was all
For real.
carved. I swear to God. And I was like, why? And he's like, I don't know. We went to an apple farm this weekend and they had this. And I was like, the hell? You mean this
Now-
is-
That's crazy. Now you said that they would give like Coach wallets.
Yeah,
Now it's amazing. It's amazing because one time a student gave me the coach's wallet that he stole out the locker room, and I'm like, "Hey, man, he's been looking for this." But let's see how much is in there for.
a kid came up to me and he turns, he goes, Randazzo, right? And he turns and he's flipping through. He's got a Ziploc bag filled with envelopes, and all the envelopes were stuffed with cash. And he's flipping
Nuh-uh.
going, Randazzo, oh, here you are. And he gave me the envelope. I went, oh, and I said, he goes, no, it's a card. It's a card. And he's winking at me. I'm not going to say what happened next, but
I was like, that's probably stupid. You better take that money, boy.
I of course returned it because we're not allowed to accept any gifts over $5.
Oh, okay.
I tell him, hey,
that's
throw it in the
valid.
trash, and I'll
Yeah,
get
put it in the
later.
trash can. I'm gonna go.
But
get it.
in the event that there was $100 in there in cash, I might have seen it, but I returned it right away.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you think just because of all the hellacious, strenuous, vigorous type of learning that we had to go through in teaching this year, do you think that
Unprecedented.
we could have did a little bit more? Or do you think we're just feeling entitled because of, what do you think?
Hell no, we ain't entitled. I want some more stuff.
Nah, we don't deserve it.
I want some wine and some more appreciation, and I want to be paid for covering classes. Hell,
Listen,
if my principal is watching this,
Bree,
She is.
put it this
you
way.
know she is.
If we do a coverage in New York, this was my mindset. If I do a coverage every day, right? One coverage a day, that's $250 a week just in coverages. It's $500 extra on a paycheck. Just to
Bruh.
stand
Bro,
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying out of my mouth.
I know you got to
But
do it.
If it was an option, your girl would do it. But we just
Well,
do
you
it for
got to
free,
get
and
on it.
I'm just bitter in my heart. You know what I'm
Bree,
saying?
I gotta be honest. I don't even teach them kids anything. I'll be like, hey,
Nothing.
teacher,
I'm
your
not
teacher
teaching
probably,
them anything. I tell them to come in and sit down. As quiet as it is in here,
yeah.
when it's my planning period, is as quiet as it needs to be right
Oh
now.
yeah. Oh, the planning periods.
Because
Oh,
you
okay.
coming in here, I gotta watch you during my planning period, so I don't want to hear your voice.
I say 2 words. I say Finding Nemo, done. And we put Finding Nemo on. That's it. And we just
You
watch
play Finding Nemo for high school kids?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
in
was-
science class, I talk about the marine biology life. A math class, we count the fish. History class, I tell them the history of the ocean. Whatever it is, I could justify it.
That's hilarious.
I'm being serious.
That's actually genius, right?
I
there.
know it is.
What
I think-
history
I
though?
I wonder if
history?
I wonder if I can get away with that with Boys in the Hood.
No,
Yeah, you-
fool.
Math. Count them. How many gunshots you heard Doughboy throw out? History. Did you know back in the 90s that this land was actually gentrified by the government? English. This is how you speak in slang.
Crazy.
Listen to these ebonics. Like, oh, Gasper, you on to something, boy?
Oh my
If someone
God.
walks in, just start saying the word rigor. Just over and over again, rigor, rigor, rigor. And you just say it, and the kids
This
will
is
be
on Boys in the Hood. No, he didn't. Never mind. Wrong. Never mind. Don't.
What about don't be a menace to society while sipping your gin and juice in the hood? Remember that movie? Is that the name
That's
of it?
yeah,
Did I get the
no,
name right?
it's not. It's not the name of it, but
What's the name of it?
you added a few
Don't
words.
be a menace. Wait, you messed me up now. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your gin and juice in the hood.
I didn't mess it up that bad.
A bit. He's like, don't South Central the juice in the
Nah,
hood
I
when
ain't
you're
even
being
say
a
South
menace.
Central though. See, you put
I
words
thought
in
you
my
guys
mouth. That's
said-
how rumors get started.
Don't South Central the gin and juice when you're being a menace.
I thought you said Dennis the Menace.
You say what?
I thought you said Dennis the Menace.
Hey, that movie was fire though.
I love Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace was a good movie. I used to really like that movie. Just give me all the feels. So we got teacher. Let's talk about why we got Teacher Appreciation Week during state testing. That's like a slap in the face. Why y'all do it the
That's like-
same week?
And you don't have
That's a
to-
closed fish slap.
You don't have to teach, you just have to babysit. Nice. It's like a
I
reward.
mean, I want to talk about why y'all state testing is already miserable. Why y'all gotta make it more miserable by telling us we gotta stand up the whole time? My feet
Makes no
hurt.
sense.
My feet hurt.
Talked about it in the video. I don't understand. What data are you collecting? What are you gonna do with it?
And still collecting data.
What are we talking about here? How good? What could you possibly learn from this? Huh?
Nothing but
I
how to get on my nerves.
I think more important, we need to go on what Bree said. Why are we not allowed to sit during testing?
I
That
know.
blows my mind.
I sit my ass down every.
Well, that's because you have 400 days in the bank to
stand
take.
up the entire time.
Exactly, and I get on the phone too.
No way, Casey.
JC's on
I just-
FaceTime. Not even
get
a
on
You
regular
can't even
phone.
have your phone.
We're not
I
allowed
do.
to have our phones out
We
at all.
can't have our phone.
You gotta have a watch, a hand watch.
We can't even have our Apple Watch. Casey
No,
Mack,
to
I know
count
you
time.
lying.
You
That was
can't even have.
invalid.
Do you realize you can't even have M&Ms?
Because the spelling?
No, this is a real thing. Because evidently there is a way to cheat with color coordinating with the answers. With like you could say like this one means if I hold up the green one, it means A. If I hold up the red one, that means blue. Real talk. So they ban, and well, at least this was in Texas. They ban M&M, Skittles, anything like that. Teachers can't eat nothing in there that could. Because the funny part about it is, out of all the wonderful things we could possibly do with our education, we have found out a way to cheat with some damn Skittles or M&Ms
Okay.
on the standardized test. What?
That's
But-
a new one. I ain't never heard that. I was like, how are you gonna cheat?
Yeah.
With it? He's spelling the words out with the candy. I was trying.
Did I tell you guys the story with the cheating kid with the paper? When I was in high school, this is the best cheating story I ever heard. When I was in high school, this kid next to me, I was a student. This kid next to me, he's got a huge hero on his desk, right? And he's like, a hero's a sandwich, okay?
I was
about
like,
to
what
say,
the hell? Like a
I'm like, yeah,
Avengers?
Captain America was on this.
The
An
Hulk?
Italian bread sandwich. You know what I'm talking about or no? Oh, here we go. You're gonna make fun of grind and whatever.
Wait,
the
one
hell-
question. Was there bacon, salt and pepper, bacon, eggs on that hero?
Salt,
No, but-
pepper, salt,
Now,
pepper, ketchup.
Ketchup,
Bacon, egg, and cheese with
Sausage,
salt,
biscuit, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Bacon, egg, and
Ain't
cheese,
that
salt,
how fast
pepper.
he said?
bacon, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt, pepper.
All right, go ahead. Finish your story.
So this kid, he's sitting there with a hero, an Italian bread, loaf of bread with cold cuts in it, right? So he's sitting there and he's looking in the sandwich and then closing the sandwich. So the teacher notices it. He goes, "What's in your sandwich?" And the kid's like, "Ham and cheese." And we all are like laughing because people see. I saw him. He's got the whole cheat sheet in the sandwich. So the teacher goes, "Oh yeah, then let me see you eat it." The kid took the sandwich, and you heard he took a bite, and you just hear the tearing of paper. And he's just standing there, and they had a stare down. And the teacher's just watching him, and he's like, just chewing through paper, and like basically like the ink is like foaming out of his mouth. And he ate this, and the teacher said, "Just finish your set." And the kid, it was just like we watched this kid eat a whole cheat sheet. He just had to eat it.
That teacher is
That's-
bomb.com.
No,
Ain't that?
That's hilarious because he heard the crunching. He's like, "What's that crunching? Is that paper? No, lettuce." And then
he didn't even. Everyone knew. He knew the teacher.
Right.
So it was just like, I'm gonna eat this damn sandwich, and I would probably make a kid do that too, because that's hysterical.
But see, if I was that student, I would have played it off. I would have been like, "What? Subway putting sheets in my sandwich? I'm suing them."
That's not far-fetched from something the kids would do.
Whoa. Casey, are you insulting an Italian hero from New York City with a Subway sandwich? Please. Don't make me go eat Chick-fil-A or something. You know,
coming from a guy that never had Chick-fil-A, I think not.
I was gonna eat Chick-fil-A a few days ago when I was gonna FaceTime you both. We could have went on Instagram Live and I would have ate.
Did you eat Chick-fil-A?
No, I still didn't have it. I was gonna.
And don't say nothing, sir. But back to your point, what is the difference from a hero and a Subway sandwich? Isn't it still meat, bread, lettuce, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, eggs, bacon?
I mean, come on, let's be real about how Subway is like the McDonald's of sandwiches.
Yeah, their bread is fake. You know, I'm eating real bread.
Bread ain't real. What you mean?
So,
bread fake?
If I had a blind taste test, and
you would notice the difference.
And if I tasted Subway, Jimmy John's, Quiznos, Firehouse Subs, I would be like, I don't know, it's all a sandwich.
No, this is like an Italian sin right now. We're sinning in the Italian culture. Understand, bread, I don't even know how to, Jimmy Jack's, whatever you said.
Jimmy John.
Whatever.
They don't have Jimmy John's. They don't have
Jimmy John's is good.
What is it, a sandwich shop?
Yes, it's a hero.
I don't know Jimmy John, whatever. Subway, it's fake bread. It's made in a factory. That bread.
Okay, where y'all bread made it then, gospel?
It's made in the mama's kitchen now, and mama she be in there with the bread, and then she be moving into the round.
Yeah, you know. Speaking of moms, Mother's Day is this weekend, which is nice. Bree, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
You know,
happy Mother's Day to me. My kids still
No. Time out. We're not going to mull over that. Now, I really put effort in that Italian accent.
We were trying to keep going
because my mom makes Italian bread. So I figured.
I don't know if I want my face on this when somebody screen records and like, look at them making fun of Italians.
I thought I gave it justice.
You did
not. Okay. How's it?
Don't do it again.
Give me one, Gasper.
I don't know any Italians. I know my mother.
Aren't you Italian?
Of course I'm Italian.
You heard that now? That was less New Yorkie, more Italian. Of course I'm Italian.
Do it again. Are you in the mob?
I'm not a real Italian. I'm an Italian by blood, but like I don't eat fish. I never saw The Godfather and all the famous Italian movies that people love. I'm not.
No, that's stereotyping.
Black people done seen The Godfather over you, fam, and you Italian.
Yeah, I love Godfather.
Come on, bruh.
I'm sorry.
But you notice when he said Italian, look. When he said Italian,
I gotta get my coat out.
You know what I'm seeing. Nah.
I'm a
yo, you know what I'm saying?
Casey's impersonation of Italian,
I thought it was on point.
It was.
You know what?
You looked a lot like my mom when you did it.
I'm gonna give you a 50. I'm gonna give you a 50.
I get a 50 on that?
That's your grade. That was terrible.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you a.
It's made in the mama's kitchen now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bree on this and say also in the.
Stop. Clearly, my wonderful co-stars are haters. So I'm gonna ask the teachers. Can you please give me a grade on that wonderful, magnificent Italian impression that I worked so hard to do? It's made in the mama's kitchen now.
Please stop. It's so cringy. It's so cringy. Stop. Gasper, trying to talk hood.
Wait, one more time. It's made in the mama's kitchen now.
Yeah.
Gasper trying to talk hood. Because Case messing up your Italian.
All right, talk hood, Gasper.
Talk hood, Gasper.
Nah.
Gasper, that was your chance. That was your moment. You never let it go.
I don't want to go down this road. You know, I don't want to go down this road of impression.
That was your chance, my guy.
Bree, give us your Southern accent.
What do you mean? Casey, I talk Southern all the time.
So Bree, you talk normal.
You're a hateful heifer. You little lint licker.
Now, all right, let me put you on to this. Let me put you on to this. What is that, Bree? Isn't that you're saying? Let me put you on
What?
this. Stephen. Let me put you on this. What is the thing you always say? Let me tell you. Let me put you on this.
What are you messing up?
Yeah,
Put
what
you
trying
up
to
on
do?
game?
Well, I'm about to say something.
Put
Let
you
me
on
Put you up on
game?
game? Put
What?
you up on game.
Let me put you up on game.
No, you always say it, Bree. You always. Let me tell. Mind you. Let me tell you something.
Oh, mind you.
Now,
Forget it.
mind you, now when black people say
Mind
mind
you.
you, that tell you something y'all already know.
I don't know. I forget it.
Casey, get your friend.
I can't.
Get your friend. Gasper, I'm mad that you had a chance to talk hood and you didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't do. I just talk normal.
Look at him get nervous, Casey.
But if you notice though, I believe it was like episode 3 or 4. Remember, he did do it, and I was like, "Dang, I sound like that." He was like, "And I was I wish I could have it to where I could edit it and go back and find that clip and then play it
I
like at this
wish.
moment. I believe it's when we talk about Chick-fil-A. I want to say I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna play it on next week's episode. Watch.
Casey's gonna go find it.
I
Play
am.
Radiator.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So yeah,
But-
yeah.
Mothers. Let's talk about mothers though.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry,
I have a very awkward Mother's Day story.
Here.
When I was 12 years old, I was trying to do the right thing, and I said I want to buy my mom a gift. So I went to Marshalls. Right? You guys know what Marshalls is?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is
So I
that
went-
like the police officer?
Yeah.
The deputies.
I went to Marshalls. I saw all the sheriffs, and while I was in Marshalls, this woman, I said to her, I said,
Hold on, please clarify that Marshalls ain't the freaking sheriff because somebody on here lost already. Marshalls is
Marshalls
the clothing
is-
store, people.
clothing store, yeah. And they also have like all like cotton candy at the cash register.
And popcorn.
See, there you go. Popcorn and cotton candy and weird flavored like truffles.
And watches.
It's like, shoot, I really want this belt. And I also want to leave a gourmet popcorn. So I'm in the store and I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. I'm just picking out clothes for my mom, thinking I was doing something sweet. So I asked this woman, I said, oh, what would I get from a woman about your age? You know, it's my mother. Mind you, I was 12 and a little boy, I didn't know, she gave me pajamas, which I didn't realize was lingerie. So
Oh, crap,
I
Gasper.
bring it home, gift it to my brother, got my mom a watch, my sister gave her whatever, and I'm giving her my little box. I was so excited. She opens it. It was like a little nightie. She was like, what the hell? And my dad's like, thanks for the gift.
Oh my gosh. Oh
and
my
My
gosh.
mom's like, why did you get this? And I was like, I don't know. The lady in the store told me it was good for you. And to this day, my siblings, my parents, nobody lets me live it
That's
down.
awkward.
Mother's Day's coming up. They're like, what lingerie are you going to get mom this year?
That's awkward. That's awkward. That's awkward.
That's
That's
funny.
That's
gift
of
that you
epic
got.
proportions. My mom wanted some really expensive Converse shoes, and I was like,
Converse,
"All right,
did
Mom."
you muck them up?
What?
Your
Remember
mama wanted some.
you got to mess them up before you give it to them?
Your
Hell
mama wanted
no.
some Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, she wanted some Converse, some blue and white ones, all stars.
Are you going to
Because
get them?
Tracy, y'all know Tracy about that life, man. She wanted some all stars, so I was like, I got you, mom. I'm like,
You
dang,
should.
though. She wanted some all stars. You get
My
Tracy.
that you should get her them then. She,
I already
I could
did.
picture her. I could picture her lacing them up,
Don't do my mom because she a thug.
crossing them over.
Nah,
Get some,
fam.
son.
Tracy ain't crossing nobody over.
Get some over, son. Get some.
I'm not about
Stay
to.
away.
I'm not. Nah, you gotta tuck your elbow, Casey.
You get your jump shot from. That's where you get your jump
Casey.
shot
Nah,
from.
I get it from my daddy. You gotta tuck your elbow, Casey. I ain't never gonna pick, not both of them, fool. Hey, I can always tell if somebody can play ball or not by how they shoot. If your elbow out here,
Oh, I shoot
yeah,
like
I ain't
this for
putting you
real.
on my team.
Right there. You see?
Your elbow ain't tucked. Your elbow match your knee to your big toe. I ain't putting. You don't follow through on your toes. I ain't putting you on my team.
Look, that's when fat people notice they got a little fat. They're like, oh, what is that? Put that down.
Oh, shit. Look at Gasper ain't got none. His arm ain't even moving.
Like Casey's
I
wrist.
think I'm gonna get my mother's birthday was the 2nd. So
Oh,
last week. So I'm like, well, you know. But so what I did was I just carried her gift from her birthday gift over to what I'm gonna get her
They
Sunday.
hate that, man.
And
No,
what
that's
I'm
a
gonna
good.
get her Sunday
They
is
hate that.
it's about to be something amazing.
What
What
is
I'm about to
it?
get my mama for Mother's Day, it's gonna make her cry. It's gonna make her heart become just filled with joy and love and
Right, but
pride
wait.
of her son. And,
Why do
and
I
as
feel
soon
like
as
he's joking?
and no, as soon as I figure out what that is going to be, that's how she's going to react to it. I'm still thinking. I don't know what to do. I got to hurry up.
Go
I
to
don't know
Marshalls.
what we're gonna.
Does
Go to
she like-
Marshall's. I'm
does she
getting some
like-
cotton candy,
Don't
some
get
popcorn,
any
and a watch.
lingerie.
and some
like-
lingerie.
They always got those weird macaroons in the front.
Yeah. the little-
I
like-
happen to like all the
Jelly
stuff that's
beans?
at Marshalls. I
There's
spend
nothing
lots
wrong
of
with it,
coins at Marshalls.
But why do they have to? That cashier runway is a trap.
It's because women, that's our last
and it's
chance.
snake.
Listen,
trap.
listen. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put y'all up on game.
me
Women
on the-
control 80% of all consumer dollars spent in the United States. Okay.
I believe
So a smart person knows that that whole hunter-gatherer mentality that women, we're gatherers, y'all are hunters, that when we walk down that aisle to get to the cash register, that's our last chance to buy something that we don't need. So they just put all these shiny glitter things in front of us, and we pick up like 10 more things and process.
I
check
pick
out.
them
That's
up
our-
too.
We can continue browsing while we're waiting to check out. It's a smart plan.
Makes sense.
It's a smart plan.
It makes sense. So pick my mama up something then.
Me
Send it
pick
to
your
me.
mom up something?
Yeah, send it to me.
Casey, I ain't never even seen a
Let's
picture of
get
your
your
mom.
mom. Let's get your mom and my mom some matching Converse. No, I do want to show you guys
Get
this real
cussed
quick.
out for you? Tracy
So-
cussed me out.
So my son was he went to like a yearbook.com. And
Uh-huh.
so he started to find like all of us high school pictures. So look at my mom's high school picture. It looks just like me.
If he shows us something crazy, I swear to God.
Hold on, wait. Can y'all see it? Hold on.
That's it, like you.
Oh my God, that does look like him. Are you
My
playing
mom.
or is that for
No,
real?
this is my mom.
I can't ever tell if Casey's playing.
Yeah,
She looks
that's my
exactly like
mama.
you. And I mean
Looks like
exactly
you,
like
I
you.
believe it.
Yeah, he did
Exactly
that.
like you. Not me trying to figure.
I
My
love
mama's
you.
name on Facebook was like
Glad I didn't swipe. to the
Tracy
left.
Rude Girl. I was like, Mama, you too. You gonna have to take that down, Mama. You okay? That can't be your name on Facebook.
That's rude, girl.
Tracy Rude Girl. I
Why
said,
is
Mama,
everybody who's like over the age of 60 have their Facebook picture is taken from below their chin?
hold on, baby, because my mama ain't over 60, baby.
No, I didn't say your mom. I said why? is
Oh,
every-
okay. I was like, don't be calling Tracy. Don't you ain't gonna get me cussed out. But you right though.
You got
You right,
young
though.
mom, You got a young mom.
You know, how come dudes on dating apps, y'all don't know how to take pictures? They phone be like right here.
The
I'm like,
close.
It's all
hold your
about the
camera up,
angle.
man.
It's the angle, man.
That's
All about
too
the-
high, bro. You gotta. This one ask men to take pictures. I'll be like, hold the camera high.
No, I'm
That's
great.
too high.
I'm great.
Got my phone for real.
Right there. Is that it? Or right
I don't
there?
understand. I don't get it.
No, I get it, Brie. I'm with you. I'm not
Okay,
on the.
I'm like, bruh, is you trying to get a date, or are you playing Blue's Clues? You looking for clues?
Guys
Is your
don't
face
have
too
nice
close to the phone.
Guy, like Casey, admit we don't have nice pictures. Like if someone said, Bree, let me send me a nice picture of you. Bree's got a whole album in her thing.
And
of-
do
If someone said, like, Gasper, I want to see what you really look like in a nice thing, it would take me like 30 minutes because every picture I have is me dumb, looking stupid, the camera's angles off. Casey, I know, is the same. Well, Casey's got that smile that he's always so, but like we guys just don't work like that. I don't have an
if-
album of nice
if-
photos. They're all bad.
If I could grade women's picture taking skills,
definitely.
I would
100.
definitely have to give them a 97. I had to leave room for the other 3% that they throw away.
That's
them
you're a
shots.
smart man. You're a smart
So I give you
man.
guys a 97. A 97.
You're a smart man. Hey, Casey Mack, why don't you tell the people about the amazing women at the Right Stuff Chicks?
I will as soon as Gasper gives these women a grade, because I ain't gonna be the only one getting.
Oh yeah, remember what happened last time?
When Casey went on his women hating rant.
Babe, remember what happened last time, Casey?
That never made a camera, so we don't know what you're talking about.
You want me to tell him? I ain't gonna tell him.
I'm
Power
gonna
of it.
say 80 because a lot of the times they'll be like, bending over, like not bending, like in an angle where they're like, check out my new shoes.
Like, what kind of pictures are you looking at?
No, Casey sent them to me.
Casey was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
That's a nervous laugh, Casey.
Check out my new shoes, and like it's just like a weird, so like sometimes pictures can be deceiving, I think. So
The regular.
You give them 80. Bree, what you giving you guys? Honestly.
Well, let me give because some of us can't take pictures. Some of us have too much makeup on. Some of us, our lighting is looking a little crazy. So, but we're still better than y'all. So I'm gonna say a 95.
agreed. I'm right there too.
We still better than
Let the
y'all.
let the record show, ladies, that I gave you guys the highest grade.
No. I say 98. 98.
You see that? No, you didn't.
He said 80.
Okay, you can't count. Bruh.
Yeah.
The Right Stuff Chicks. Now these are some chicks that will take the picture 100% of the time, 100% of the time, 100% of the time correctly.
Hey.
Y'all do the math when you get home. Anyways, yes, the Right Stuff Chicks. If you want all your teacher apparel, if you want to just be dappered up with that latest education drip,
Dapper.
tell them where to go find them, guys. This ain't it, but I'm just saying, if it was one of their shirts, this is what I would do with it.
It's like
Huh.
out my shirt plain.
What's the website?
With
The
drip.
rightstuffchicks.com, WRIGHT stuffchicks.com.
Okay, and that's chicks with a CKS at the end.
Yes. What?
No,
No, it's not. CHICS.
Oh, there's no K at the end?
Duh.
Okay,
Right.
well then, let's give it to them the right way. And I'm glad I did that, because there's a million other teachers out there that's going to listen and be like, is it a CKS at the end? So let's give it to them again. Bree, spell it all the way
Okay,
out.
it's the Right Stuff Chicks, WRIGHT stuff chicks, CHICS.com.
There it is.
On
I did it.
Instagram as the Right Stuff Chicks.
Right. Wonderful people. Please stop by their website. Just give it a gander. They got some pretty cool stuff on there.
They
And,
have the best, most comfortable teacher t-shirts I have ever worn. And they're really pretty.
they are softer than the lingerie that Gasper got his mom. I'm just gonna put that out there. So if you want that good material,
I can't confirm or deny that, but they are.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
but also, since we're in the commercial mood, we also, man, the wonderful responses that we're getting about the Teacher Heart Out Conference this July, right? I mean,
yep.
Bree's going to be giving a session. Gasper got a session. I have a session. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful event to partake in, especially if you're an educator that
Yep.
wants to get that professional development that you
Yep.
can implement into your classroom and meeting. Now, I know
Ugh.
it'll build you up, get you prepared for that next school year that's coming up. So if
And you
want
can
more
get
inform-
up to, I'm sorry, go ahead, Casey.
I'm just saying, if you want more information,
Yeah,
to-
and you can go to Teacher Heart Out Con, Teacher Heart Out Con on Instagram. But also, this was something that I didn't realize, that you can get 30 hours of professional development credit for doing the Teacher Heart Out Conference.
30 hours.
30 hours. of
30
professional-
hours to listen to us talk
Yeah,
about.
and we're gonna be funny. Pew, 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 pew. So go to Teacher Heart Out Con on Instagram. Teacher Heart
Right.
Out Con on Instagram.
And my guys, so look, I just want everybody out there to have a blessed weekend. We are glad to get your Friday started or end it. You can end with us. You can be at home right now at nighttime just watching this.
Oh,
don't
this
know.
shouty.
Your thing, whatever you want to do. But we want to thank everybody for stopping through the Grade Book Show. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Click the bell so you are notified when we drop another episode. Make sure you tell your friends. Make sure you share the link because we are really trying to grow. I know a lot of us right now, this is the infant stages of it because a lot of us, we're so busy because we got so many projects that we're doing. But this is definitely something that's special. It's definitely something that is our baby. Okay? So please thank you for the ones that's been rocking with us. We love y'all. I am KC McFunny.
And I am Bree, Honest Teacher Vibes.
And I am Gasper Randazzo, Stand Up Randazzo.
And this has been another wonderful episode of The Grade Book Show.